What is up, you guys? Welcome to today's stream. Today we're going to be reacting to a couple of videos live again, and then we're going to probably play a bit of Star Rail since the update came out. So let's just go ahead and get into it. I'm going to go ahead and swap the screen. Okay, so first up we have Yun Lee's trailer, Serendipity. We're going to go ahead and watch this. What number was that? Number 47 on trending.
You were red and sweet, very precious. You were freshly dipped in sugar.
She's so interested in the food.
What's up?
The little pss, 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 pss. No way.
Darn you!
So Viz. Catch.
Finally! Hold it! Give it back! Huh? Where'd it go? Here you are! Don't worry, sis.
Damn!
Don't worry, sis.
A whole piece of concrete. That looks like it would hurt. Nah, that's rough. Why the bare feet? Someone needs to give Girly some socks.
So much bluster.
You
Trying to
enemy?
catch you.
Good doggy, don't block the way!
Damn, she's beating them up. The throwing the sword looks cool. And her parries.
I said, don't block the way.
The dog, the dating.
Looks like you were looking for this.
Damn. Nah, it's over now.
Dare! You dare!
Yeah, he angered her. Shouldn't have stepped on the food, dude.
Let's go, old metal!
Damn.
For my skewers, you'll pay with your life!
So real. Just say you'll die for that. It's a crime punishable with death.
No!
Oh. He probably ate the rest of that skewer. That was pretty silly. Alright, next up we have a Rogue Killer video, a new upload. We're gonna be reacting to Zenless Zone Zero Downfall.exe.
Are you ready to dive into an anime RPG mobile game that everybody's going crazy for? Introducing Blue Archive. You've been
Okay.
appointed as a sensei
This is the
and
sponsor.
advisor to the
So
federal.
we're gonna go ahead and skip ahead. Hope he gets his bag.
There's a parry system as well.
There's a lot of things in this game. Oh my!
Zenless.
So, for the past couple of days.
There have been plenty of ZZZ drama.
Uh-oh. I'm not sure if other people are gonna like this, and I'm not sure I'm gonna like this.
There has been so much drama with Zenless Zone Zero. It's actually been insane. So many people are so mad about the game. I mean, I understand. It isn't the best in terms of combat. It's not the most polished, but it's a good game still nonetheless.
The TV
It's new.
traversal thing, I don't hate it, but I'm not in love with it.
The early game TVs
Yeah, I
and
don't really
overall
like
lack
the
of
early
difficulty
game
hindered my
TVs.
early game enjoyment
Yeah,
in Zenless Zone
I
Zero.
agree
You
with
have to
that.
use your resin to do story quests? Oh, I don't like that.
I think that this game,
Damn, I
if
didn't know
not
that.
changed, has the risk of being one of the bigger flops that Hoyo has seen in the last few years.
Hoyoverse now has 3 universal hits: Honkai Impact, Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail. If Zenless Zone Zero releases as is, it will not be the 4th. It will be forgotten about very quickly. We do like it, but it
I
just
agree.
needs a lot of work.
Oh shit!
No way.
Rated PS for pretty stupid.
I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to subscribe.
Yeah, what are you waiting for? Subscribe. Breaking news.
What's up gamers, we're Hoyoverse, and today we brought you some good news. Our dev team worked so hard for this shit, so you better enjoy it.
It's free real estate.
Dude.
After all that effort we put into our very unique TV system.
No, don't do it!
That TV system. Yeah, not the best.
You are trash!
I swear
We
it makes me
finally
sometimes not
decided
want to
to
do
make
the
it
story.
better.
You what?
Oh my god! Wow! The TVs are dog shit.
X-Juice.
I fucking hate these TVs.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
The fact that this is supposed to be quote unquote better than how it was is insane to me because this is fucking unbearable.
Oh shit!
There's literally walking around in a fucking goddamn city. TVs.
Oh, really about to get your pickle chin that way?
And like a crumb of shitty fucking boring ass combat.
This is completely false.
So true.
Zenless offers fun and non-brain rot combat. You cannot button mash in this game. Whoever can put on a blindfold and... Wait. Hold up.
He accepted the challenge, the blindfolded challenge. No.
You guys? Yeah.
Mr. Pokey is one of our finest F2P players. No one else would be able to do what he just...
Not even looking.
What are you aiming at? What are you aiming at?
Oh my.
Have I even taken damage?
Impossible. They must be using a third-party modification or something.
They're hacking for sure. That's how they're doing this without looking. They're hacking.
We must issue a ban immediately. We're trying to show you how great our combat system...
No. What we're trying to do is we're just gonna make you suffer as much as possible so that when you get to the combat, you're so excited to actually do something that you don't
That's
realize that
not
the combat is
TVs.
also dog shit. They want to like edge you so bad that it feels like you're busting when you finally get to any measure of combat to distract from the fact that the combat is also shit!
You guys like...
With that being said, I hate how the ults work right now in Zenless. Oh my god, it feels like you never get to ult. I don't know if it's just me or my characters or what, but whenever I go to like use my ult in a battle, it's usually either over, especially when I'm doing like the daily farming, my ultimate will just like come up right as I'm on the last enemy. So it's like I don't even need it anymore.
Cute waifus, right?
But it could just be an
Zenless has
isolated
lots
issue.
of cute girls.
I just hate how the
use all
ults
your
and the
might
skills
to
work.
collect...
Well, what the hell, boy?
What the hell is even that?
Piper doesn't look like
Because like instead of being on cooldown, they're like energy based, even your skill. So I don't know, it's just
an
it's
adult.
rough.
She doesn't act like an adult. She doesn't sound like an adult. She looks like a kid. She acts like a kid. She sounds like a kid. She's a brat like a kid. That's a fucking kid. I don't know
Damn.
why they felt it necessary to put the toddler inside of a biker uniform and booty
true.
shorts that ride higher than any airplane can ever feasibly achieve.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit!
Nerf.
Those motherfuckers.
I think that this game needs a lot of work. I don't know, like, after I play this game, like, for, like, maybe a couple more days, I don't really see myself going and, like, getting really involved with it, right?
I am so done with Zenless Zone Zero. I've just found it to be rather unimpressive, uninteresting,
The monotone
uninspiring,
voice.
and undercooked.
I'll be honest, man, if you're playing ZZZ and you've played like, 3 to 5 hours of the game, you've basically experienced what the combat will be like for the rest of the game. The combat will not change. Yes, things may get harder, but the same core gameplay is still there. It's still very boring. It's not fun. It's just mashing.
I tried liking Zenless Zone Zero
It is a lot of button mashing. It makes my wrists hurt. I'm like, God damn. As a PC gamer, this shit hurts.
So many times you can't even say I didn't give the game a shot. It was the most boring shit. I made the choice to just quit DZ. I'm done.
I fell asleep at gameplay. Left Click Simulator. I play Honkai Impact 3rd and can tell the gameplay of Honkai Impact 3rd is way more fun than Zelda.
That's
no
crazy.
Technical difficulties will be back. Cut to commercial.
They said cut the cameras, dead ass.
Oh, bro. Get your ass back here.
It really do be like that. Using Billy. No way.
Don't worry, everyone will get to get racist. Now I'm racist. Get over here.
The combos you can do are pretty cool. But god damn. Like you see, I never get to use my ults. Or when I do it when the boss is like that, they're already almost dead. God damn.
Hey, do your boost. I'm not even gonna stop. We're just gonna pull out M6.
You are him now. You are him. You are Mr. Poke. Zenless Zone Zero does not have a U.
Oh my god, they included this clip. I was watching it. This shit was funny. The voice is live. Dude. The insanity this clip brings is funny as hell. Oh shit. Let's go.
Yeah, this game's gonna kill Woowa. Yeah, this game's gonna kill me.
It'd be like that playing that game. Oh my god. New upload from Road Killer, you guys. That was a really good video. I really enjoyed it. I always enjoy his edits. They're so funny. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about that one. Alright, next up, we're going to be reacting to something different. So we have a video detailing the disaster falling Mr. Beast right now. Or the disaster facing Mr. Beast right now during this whole situation with after the Ava Tyson and then I think that's her name. And then the stuff with the team and then the rigged
Today I want to talk about a situation that is currently blowing up and will probably get a lot more traction soon if I had to guess, but either way I want to throw my hat in the ring and discuss it regardless of whether or not it ends up going anywhere. Right off the bat, this video is not about Ava Chris Tyson. A lot of people are discussing that right now with very good reason, by the way. One of Mr. Beast's rigged team members was making inappropriate jokes with a minor, and it's a whole big thing, but that's not what I'm talking about for today. I don't know enough about it to weigh in right now, and I'll probably get to it sooner or later, but it's not a video that pertains to that particular subject. At least not right now. Instead, this is a video about how a very large amount of what Mr. Beast does for his primary content is quite possibly just flat out illegal, after a former employee raised a video describing his experience, which...
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to react to this one soon. The I Worked for Mr. Beast, He's a Fraud one, because it does highlight a lot of really crazy information when you watch it in terms of the legality of what he's doing in terms of sweepstakes and giveaways and stuff, because sometimes he doesn't actually do the giveaways, and then also there's also a rule, I believe, where you're not supposed to disclose that it's a giveaway. I don't remember what the rule is, but there's a lot of legality that it brings up, which would be really good to watch.
I'm going to link directly to that original video down below and summarize a few of the things he talked about, but I also want to focus more on a few separate individual definitions and talk about the broader picture here, where a world-famous creator with hundreds of millions of followers is, yeah. I guess I'm just going to show things and read quotes. I've been told pretty harshly before by people that I do trust a great deal that his team is extremely heavy-handed with how they handle any sort of criticism.
Yeah, and doing stuff like that, like forging a signature in terms of a piece of merchandise that you're going to give away or even, you know, sell to your fans. Faking a signature of a celebrity of that status is like, because Mr. Beast, you know, he's one of the bigger content creators to the point where he's not really a content creator anymore. He's kind of reached the celebrity status. He hangs out with celebrities, you know, and he has that kind of pull because of the way his channel works. He reaches a massive audience. So with a creator like that, it's like you can't be faking your signature because that's basically a collector's item and people are willing to spend a lot of money to get that signature. So it's like faking that signature is it puts a lot of hurt on the actual value of said signature. So now in the future, people are going to be like, oh, well, now this specific signature, we know it's faked. It's anything with this signature isn't worth anything, which of course it's not really a bad thing because people shouldn't be reselling it anyways. But at the same time, it still sucks for the people who get a signature thinking it's from Mr. Beast. In reality, it's from one of his employees.
In a legal way is what I'm saying. Everybody knows who Mr. Beast is. If you don't, that's honestly quite surprising. But the quick version is that he's very rich, very powerful, and has hundreds of millions of online fans and followers. He makes his money by posting videos, selling products, doing brand deals, and hosting giveaways. That behavior, namely the giveaways portion, has earned him a tremendous amount of online support and goodwill, as well as fame, because he's routinely pulling out wads of cash, even just on the street, and handing it over to random people. Well, not so.
Yeah, and people like the idea that, oh, if he's doing this, I could be the next person who gets that money. So people subscribe. It's a really good mentality.
Random if you listen to some people. But anyway, $10,000 to you because you subscribe to me.
He knows how it works.
100,000 there. Even big competitions and game show style videos with $1 million prizes. The atmosphere is that Mr. Beast might make you rich as long as you support him and are a fan of his. But that's a pretty lofty dream. And while he certainly has a massive legal team behind him, I have no doubt there, some of the things I see, some of the things this former employee talked about, and some of the industry standard regulations that quite possibly apply to him, or at the very least, in my opinion, should apply to him, make me think that there's a much bigger scandal coming down the pike, well and truly beyond the scope of whatever he's facing right now because of Ava Chris
Which could be the case.
We'll start with a
there's a lot
summary
going
of
on
this,
right now.
I believe to be shadow banned video by a former employee of his titled, "I worked for Mr. Beast, he's a fraud," and it effectively talks about 3 major points. 1, the game show videos and other competition type content that he posts online with prizes attached to it is manipulated. CGI, special effects, timing, etc., in order to make it more interesting for the viewers, even so far as to directly influence the integrity of the competition.
Yeah,
2,
which this has been something that's been known for a while because in one of his last creator game shows, I believe, the one, it was a sports, the hiding in a football stadium, last one to get found wins whatever amount of money. Rosanna Pansino had come out and said that her ranking was actually a lot higher, but she got eliminated in the video earlier because some other people didn't actually get disqualified. They got allowed to stay or something, and it was something like that. But we knew about that since back then, that there was a possibility he was rigging or manipulating the results or the orders of the winners to favor him, basically.
The products that he sells, namely Feastables and chocolate bars, really, are closer to lottery tickets than actual candy bars, with really strange marketing mechanics and advertising choices attached to them, which seem very predatory towards a younger audience.
Yeah.
And 3, he is routinely hosting illegal lotteries in his live streams as a promotional tactic for selling merchandise.
Which this is like the stuff that's like, yikes.
With additional problems like falsifying signatures, failure to disperse prizes.
Yeah.
That's the content of the long form video, again linked down below in the description. But for me, claim 1 and claim 3, or pieces of them rather, are what I want to focus on because there's actually a very specific legal case that came to mind while watching that video.
I was wearing diamond
armor. Made me
armor
really start
from
questioning
Minecraft.
how long Mr. Beast can keep doing this before it all comes crashing down on his head. First, we need context. Mr. Beast very often runs game shows on his channel for hundreds of thousands of dollars. As showcased by this alleged former employee in 2 different examples, he also heavily influences the outcomes of these competitions by doing everything from paying certain people to leave the competition all the way to giving special equipment to a particular team. The first example given was a girls versus boys challenge where they had to solve a Rubik's Cube, or a bunch of Rubik's Cubes rather, and he deliberately paid one contestant on the boys team $10,000 to leave, which was double the prize pool if he had stayed in the competition, making it an obvious guarantee that he would take the money and go. And he did this because that's the contestant that knew how to solve the cubes. In case it's not clear enough, he straight up rigged the competition in favor of the girls' team in more ways than one. He also gave them a drone to try and spy on the boys' team, but all of that happened directly on camera, which makes it a little bit less impactful, I think. The second example given is far more interesting because it pertains to a competition with a prize of $1 million, the same prize pool in size.
I think this
as
is the one with
broadcast
Rosanna.
program called Survivor on CBS, which I'll be referencing here in a minute, and focused on a woman named Rosanna Pansino. See, Rosanna Pansino had competed in a $1 million hide-and-seek challenge in which Mr. Beast, or his editing...
He'll probably explain it better than my, like, small memory can remember because, oh my god, I have horrible memory and I'm really bad at recalling things. So, I'm glad he mentioned it.
Deliberately modified the footage, making it appear that she had performed worse than she actually did, and skewing the results, the placements, from the audience's perspective at least, in such a way that the top three appear to be a trio of very large YouTubers, rather than including her. Simple rundown here. She was hiding. They all had earpieces to know when someone got found. It was announced to them. Logan Paul, another massive YouTuber and controversial at that, got found while she was hiding, after which they offered her money to come out and quit the competition, but she refused, and then she got found while switching spots. However, the winner of this challenge cheated. They said that no one could hide in the ceilings because there was wiring up there or something like that, but the winner of the challenge was hiding in the ceiling, and the editing staff also modified the overall video so that Rosanna Pansino would not appear in the top three, replacing her with Logan Paul. And all of this was done behind the scenes. The viewer had no idea. This is where I want to branch out from that original video. Remember, this game show, and it is a game show, Mr. Beast runs feature-length game shows with regularity on his channels for massive prize pools. This game show had a prize pool, in this case in particular, of $1 million, the same amount as the CBS reality show Survivor. Well, Survivor, despite being mentioned by this alleged former employee in passing, has a particularly relevant lawsuit brought forward by a contestant of season 1, where she alleges that producers of the show engaged in a scheme to prearrange outcomes by persuading, influencing, or intimidating contestants. She claims that the show's creator and executive producer, Mark Burnett at the time, materially altered the game by influencing multiple other contestants to change their votes.
There's a legal basis.
Because Burnett believed that a contestant named Rudy, in this case, would be a fan favorite and wanted to keep him on and continue with him in the competition. The case ultimately settled out of court, which means we don't know who won or what actually happened between these parties, but in her lawsuit, Stacey Stillman, that was her name, cited 47 USC 509, which pertains to, quote, prohibited practices in contests of knowledge, skill, or chance, end quote. Here's the relevant section of that code, quote, it shall be unlawful for any person with intent to deceive the listening or viewing public, 1, to supply to any contestant in a purportedly bona fide contest of intellectual knowledge or intellectual skill any special and secret assistance whereby the outcome of such contest will be in whole or in part prearranged or predetermined. 2, by means of persuasion, bribery, intimidation, or otherwise.
Which technically they did do because they asked her to leave the competition, like, oh, do you want to? And then she was like, no, I'm good. And then there's even the situation like the one with the Rubik's Cube where they full-on paid a contestant to just leave.
To induce or cause any contestant in a purportedly bona fide contest of intellectual knowledge or intellectual skill
that one was
to refrain
intellectual
in
knowledge
any manner
or skill.
from using or displaying his knowledge or skill in such contest, whereby the outcome thereof will be in whole or in part prearranged or predetermined.
Which is exactly what happened in
That's the part that
Rubik's
matters,
Cube one,
although there
technically.
is more. But let's go through and simplify it. It shall be unlawful for any person with intent to deceive the listening or viewing public, the audience, by means of persuasion or bribery, to induce or cause any contestant to refrain in any manner from using or displaying knowledge and skill in that contest, which then predetermines the outcome in whole or in part. Right? Make sense? Think back here. When Mr. Beast runs a competition with 100 boys and 100 girls, and then pays one of the boys more than the prize pool amount that he would win by staying in the competition to not help his team anymore, he modifies the result of the competition through bribery during a challenge
That's exactly
of knowledge,
what I was saying,
in this case a Rubik's
I knew he
Cube
was
puzzle,
bringing that point,
favoring
like,
a particular
around.
team. Not good. However, that was known. It happened directly on camera. In the case of Rosanna Pansino, however, it happened off camera. He offered her money, which she refused, to drop out of the competition, thereby attempting to bribe her in a manner that would in part predetermine the outcome of the game.
Yep.
What's more, after she refused, seemingly for the purpose of making the video more entertaining, I guess, which people tell me he's acknowledged it elsewhere online, his editing team removed her from the top 3,
which is
placing
crazy.
Instead a much larger creator in that role, despite the fact that he was not actually there, which deceived the audience, fulfilling basically every single part of this law at one time or another, from what I can tell, in my opinion, to the very letter. Now, I know some people are going to make this distinction here, and they should, to be honest,
Bro,
but the YouTuber is not broadcast television. If you look at the audience metrics, Survivor got an average of 8.4 million viewers across 35 days, while Mr. Beast will get sometimes 10 times higher than that across a much smaller period of time. His feature-length game show programs are far more popular than pretty much anything on all of broadcast television. But the episode in question, the hide-and-seek $1 million prize pool video, is a YouTube original program. I can't personally say at what specific point in time a creator who owns a media company that is 10 or 20 times larger and more successful than mainstream broadcast television networks becomes liable under those same rules, or if they ever even apply at all for that matter.
Yeah, it's tricky
but Mr.
because
Beast appears to be
it's YouTube.
completely disregarding the concept of game show integrity, purely for the sake of making those game shows entertaining, not good. Except that alone wouldn't be nearly as bad. YouTube is a competitive atmosphere. He's giving away money, lots of it. He's just trying to make things entertaining, and legally, broadcast television rules probably don't even apply to him, so who cares,
True.
right? Sure.
That's most likely what's allowing him to get away with it, is that there's probably some sort of, like, not clause, I would say, but some sort of loophole that he's exploiting where basically it doesn't apply to him because what he's doing isn't really a game show, it's a YouTube show. So he's probably able to get away with it legally because of that.
He also runs frequent lotteries.
Because he could just be like,
and
oh,
I'll
it's
use
a
the
YouTube
mandatory
video.
disclosure here. I'm not a lawyer. These are just my opinions. But let's take a look at what's going on.
It would be
First,
interesting
the
to get a
FCC
lawyer's opinion,
classifies
though.
lottery as any game, contest, or promotion that combines the elements of prize, chance, and consideration, which is pretty loose. But there's a format here that we have to focus on, highlighted initially by this alleged former employee, of live-streamed merchandise signing. There's a lot of examples here, but oddly enough, most of them get deleted, like this one, video not available. However, on the Wayback Machine, you can see the title was "Buy this shirt, you could win $1 million." And the content of that stream, as put forward again by this alleged prior employee, was a non-stop torrent of claims again and again and again that if you buy a shirt in the next 5 minutes or 10 minutes, you'll get thousands of dollars in your package, or an Xbox, or a PS4, or whatever it is they were giving away. He's done
Which
this,
is going to get a lot of people
indisputably,
to buy.
it's a regular occurrence, dozens of times, with prizes that are genuinely worth large sums of money.
Yeah.
Creating a system where he sells something, like a shirt, attaches a much larger financial incentive to it, like a car or cash, and then sells thousands more of that item, because it's effectively a ticket now for a lottery. Yes, I do think it's important to outline that there was a non-paid method of entry for some of the prizes, but a lot more of them, you had to buy a shirt.
Yeah, it would have to be something purchased.
And you might get chosen to be flown down for a video or given something huge. On the one hand, you can say, oh, he's giving away all this money to charities and poor people. But on the other, it seems a little bit worse if the money that he gives to one poor person is
he takes from another. He's stealing from the poor to give back to the poor. That's fucked. Holy shit. I didn't think about it until he said it that way. What the fuck?
Oh, he's giving away all this money to charities and poor people. But on the other, it seems a little bit worse if the money that he gives to one
new Mr. Beast video. I made 100 people blind.
poor person is funded by 5,000 other poor people frantically buying an overpriced t-shirt to enter what appears to be an illegal lottery to the benefit of Mr. Beast. To be clear, the original video I'm referencing here, the one I believe to be shadow banned by YouTube, is much, much longer and has more...
Yeah, it has a lot of detail. So I definitely think that might be one we'll react to soon.
In it, like Feastables and Beast Burger and faking signatures or whatever else. But the way I see it, there's two main problems right now, and those are manipulating contest outcomes, 47 USC 509, and illegal lotteries that seem just completely indefensible, actually, in my personal opinion. Here's a guess, and it's precisely that, a guess, okay? My guess is that he has an entire legal team advising him on the technicalities of how to do these sweepstakes properly, And if he did or said precisely what they told him, there'd be no prosecutable issue. However, when the stream title says buy the shirt to win $1 million, or when he and his friends are just saying stuff like buy another shirt in the next 10 minutes and we'll put, I don't know, $5,000 in the bag for one of you lucky people, or some of you, or every one for the next like 2 minutes gets $100. Like when he's saying stuff like that, and when he decides that the video isn't entertaining enough, so he does things spontaneously that, you know, to change the outcome.
The TV is like hypnotizing
That crosses
me.
the border from predatory and technically non-illegal to flat out blatantly indefensible, totally illegal, and they have had to pull down the live streams after, right? Like that's why they're deleting stuff.
Yeah, that's why they're deleting and hiding things.
Estimation on
most
the channel.
likely.
It all boils down to a question. At what point does a YouTuber become so big they jump categories without voluntarily jumping categories? A random person in their basement making YouTube videos is not broadcast television, right? Nobody can make that argument. But when a multi-billion-dollar media company, because those are the numbers we're talking about here, is giving away millions of dollars in prizes.
Yeah, it's like this changes from just an average YouTuber to like something much bigger because it's a big situation.
Hosting dozens of live-streamed lotteries that seem to very blatantly violate the law. At what
And
point
affect
does
a lot of
that media
people.
company become liable for the activity that they're perpetrating? When a guy is running game shows for hundreds of millions of usually young viewers and giving away life-changing sums of money to various participants, but modifies the rules and the integrity of that competition on a personal whim for the purpose of making it more entertaining to the
Or
audience,
to favor
when
a
does
certain
the line get drawn in
side.
the sand?
Yeah.
When does someone else, a higher authority, step in and say, no, you have
Enough
to
is
make this
enough.
fair. You can't just
Yeah.
decide, oh, that'd be more entertaining. Let's bribe him to drop out so she can win, or give them a drone so they can have an advantage. That's not okay. And it's a house of cards that Mr. Beast is living in right now that, in my opinion, absolutely will eventually collapse on top of him. Lastly, for anyone who made it this far but just isn't convinced of anything, totally fair. Remember Rosanna Pansino? Yeah. She just came out with a video regarding the current Beast Games, which is a competition show by Mr. Beast.
It's currently
filming
going
right now
on.
in Las Vegas that will be
Yeah.
on Amazon Prime, citing sources from the competitors, of which she claims to have 10 separate ones.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a lot of people already stating that there's really bad working conditions for the contestants of this game show, and a lot of them are very upset.
Quote, it was really
But,
bad.
again,
People were having
claims.
seizures because they were not getting medication, even though we were promised we would. And it was 100% rigged. They presented it as though the game would be like Squid Games, basically a type of game show where all the games are an even playing field. That was not at all the case. All the games were about speed and strength. So only the young athletic males were at an advantage over the women and elderly people that were cast. To make things worse, men started realizing that they could take out the women with
They casted elderly people, but they made speed and strength courses. Like, what the hell?
without being eliminated. Guys started tackling and hitting women. Two
Oh,
girls
that's
were
crazy.
tackled and passed out on the field and dragged off to continue filming. I saw people with broken bones,
Holy
stitches,
shit.
etc., and most were women. We were given maybe 400-calorie meals and only fed every 12 hours. Food would run out, and people would fight over, steal, and hoard food.
Sounds
Water was
horrible.
scarce and kept running out as well. I had to sit with a bloody pad for 2 days before I could get
Oh my
undergarments and my
God.
reusable pads because I'm allergic to regular pads. We were also sleep deprived, only allowed to sleep 3 to 4 hours. We all slept on the floor of the stadium in a $10 sleeping bag.
That's insane. What the hell?
Skipping forward here, they offered anyone who lost $1,000 to sign away their rights to join any kind of class action lawsuit of any
What
kind.
the
I didn't
fuck?
sign, so I did not get the money. After this article came out and things started blowing
So
up,
basically, if you lost, they were like, "We'll give you $1,000, but you have to sign this and state that you're gonna forfeit your right to ever sue us legally or hold us accountable legally." So of course, a lot of people are not gonna sign that because if they know that they were treated unfairly or unjustly, they need to defend themselves in law, like in court.
called everyone back and decided
'Cause they
to
could probably
offer
get
an
a lot more than
additional
$1,000 for
per
that.
person to make up for the inconveniences. End quote. To clarify, this person
So
asserts it
2,000
wasn't
now.
Amazon Prime that called them, it was Mr. Beast's personal crew. And I do think there's something to be said for unfiltered competition or allowing people to truly compete with each other on, I don't know, kind of a brutal playing field. But if that stuff is true, well, I'll let people make up their own minds. And it feels like there's going to be a lot of stuff coming out here soon from
Yeah,
a
it looks-
horde of
it looks
ex-employees and
yikes.
contestants that were all subjected to non-disclosure agreements. For added emphasis, the horrible conditions were additionally reported on by a local Las Vegas outlet, with Beast Games staff members and production crew allegedly verifying that they ran out of food, there were medical evacs, people's undergarments were permanently lost, and medication was not provided properly. That kind of atmosphere only maintains itself for so long. Aggressive non-disclosure agreements is what I mean by that. At a certain point, when the water comes through the cracks, it pours through the cracks and makes them bigger. And I can't really explain it, but that's the impression I get right now. The water's coming through the cracks. That's it. If you want to support the channel, check out the links down below. A VPN deal, locals and Patreon, merch, etc., etc. But I'll cut it there.
That was a great video. Let's give it a like. It was by Upper Echelon, The Disaster Facing Mr. Beast. Let me know what you guys thought about that. That was definitely like very eye-opening. And I'm glad, like I said, he touched on certain things that I was discussing because I did not remember the details and I needed him to provide them because, oh my god. But let me go ahead and open Star Rail. I'm gonna get this game open. We're gonna play for a little bit. Might be a shorter stream today. It's probably gonna be like an hour or two. So maybe like a little bit of gameplay of Star Rail and then we'll probably end. Okay. Let me swap over. There we go. Let's go. Okay. So I believe we have the new event out as well as Yunli should be out. Yep. We'll see. Let's go. Might as well. We have a couple of little pulls. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. The month, has it reset or is it tonight? It's tonight, right? Yeah, it's tonight in 13 hours. Keep an eye out for that. Stop reset. No, give me something. Come on. Don't be like this. Oh, they hate me. Okay. So... Oh, free temple. Okay, so we have a lot, it looks like, but I could also just be looking into it. Alright, let's do her trial.
Intercepting sword technique. Intercepting sword technique.
Let's go. Beat it up. Okay. Damn.
We're in trouble now.
It looks really cool though.
What are you made of? Strike. Melt. I'm okay. Descend to earth.
The parries are so cool. We're just gonna heal Tingyun for no reason. Or I guess for energy. We're just gonna give her energy back. We can ult. Parry. And then hit. And we should parry again? Yeah. Let's ult again. Use that on her. We should be good. We did it. Yeah, she looks pretty cool. I wouldn't mind getting her. Do I want her? Not necessarily, but I wouldn't mind if, you know, we won the 50-50 randomly. Hanya! No! She jump scared us. Unfortunate. Oh, wait. I have one more. Unfortunate. There we go. Okay. Let's see what story we have. Also have to do Pure Fiction and all that. Erase that. Pom Pom.
What's up, Pom Pom?
Just got a message from the Xianzhou Luofu. Looks like it'll conflict with our original schedule.
I'm gonna raise the volume a tad bit for you guys. Should be good.
It's been a while, my friends on the Astral Express. How's
Jing
your
Yuan.
expedition going?
It's going
Soon,
great.
The Xianzhou Luofu will be holding the Luminary War Dance. Those who have aided the Luofu in overcoming the crisis are cherished allies of the Xianzhou. Thus, on behalf of the Seat of Divine Foresight, I'm extending an invitation to attend the ceremony.
Let's
Your
go.
presence would be greatly appreciated.
We're getting invited.
Well, things aren't getting lively. We've barely recovered from the family's Charmony Festival. And
Nah,
now
for
we're
real, that
being
shit was
invited
crazy.
to another special event.
The trauma.
Yeah,
So true.
but wait, won't it look unprofessional if we attend 2 ceremonies in a row?
Low key, she's right. She's right. Damn, that's true.
The Xianzhou Luofu has
Like Friday or Saturday? Is that what she said? Hey, that's not what I mean. I'm all for some fun. I just hope there won't be surprise party crashers like Friday or Saturday. Oh my god. It's so funny for that.
No need to worry.
Yeah, they all said you'll be fine. It'll be fine, they said. Go to Penacony, they said.
It's just a festival to honor the Rainbow Arbiter and the Cloud Knights, who fought against the abominations of abundance and protected.
Yeah, let's go.
Aside from star skiff performances, it's mostly martial contests.
Some fighting.
Nothing too different from.
What do you think, Himiko? Since we've accepted Miss Black Swan's proposal.
There's certainly no rush. This trailblazing expedition is, with Madame Herta's help, I was planning to deliver some Leviathan fossils from Kalinga Abyss to Ron May, member 81 of the Genius Society. It could earn.
So that means
being an adult means maintaining relationships. So here's the plan. Pom Pom will take everyone to the Xianzhou Luofu. Mr. Yang and I will meet up with Ron May and fulfill our promise.
Hey, so we get to go.
What do you two think?
Sounds great.
I don't.
now that everyone's on board with the plan, it's time to warp to the Xianzhou Luofu.
Let's go. Take me there now.
Kalinga Abyss.
That's why geniuses are interested.
Have a safe trip.
Don't miss us too much.
Good luck, y'all.
Himiko really knows how to convince people. Between Leviathan fossils and the war dance, the latter definitely sounds more fun.
For sure.
By the way, Danheng, this time you'll be taking a stroll with us on the Luofu.
Yeah, not leaving us.
And just let you two wander around aimlessly on the Luofu by. Plus, Mr. Yang is right. The Ambrosial Arbor crisis just ended. And both the long life and short life species are still feeling. And since he has extended an invitation, it's only right that I visit my old friend.
Let's go. We're dragging him along.
Coming back to this place brings back so many memories.
It does. A poem by March 7th.
Hey, I'm not actually gonna recite a poem. I was just thinking about all the this time we're not being forced or enticed or chasing after wanted criminals.
True, that was fun though. It was all part of the Luofu's charm.
Trip is quite unusual, I must say.
We got to help Blade.
I'm just hoping for the best. You're the one jinxing us.
Bet.
Is the Starskiff Haven always this crowded? Oh, there are so many people here. I can barely
Okay.
hear anything.
What team do I have equipped? Let's see. Let's also claim whatever we have to claim. There we go. Compensation. I'll take it.
Welcome us, but
How did I forget about that? Oh my god. Free Stellar Jade for me. I'm still mad, by the way. I accidentally pulled for Firefly's E1. So, I was trying to pull for Ron May, right? I did almost enough pulls to get to pity for my, like, for 50-50 on the Ron May banner. On the last pull, I got one more pull from the shop. I was like, oh, I have one more pull. Let me do it. So I go to the shop, I get the pull, and I pull on the top banner, which it was Firefly on the top, Ron May on the bottom. And I accidentally pulled on Firefly's banner again. I gasped. And then I saw it turn, 5-star. And then I wanted to cry. And then I saw that I won the 50-50, and I wanted to cry even more because that could have been a Ron May if I pulled on the right banner. But now we have E1 Firefly, so there's that. It was very sad.
Let's wait for him in front of the loom.
But then afterwards, I started laughing at myself because I was like, bro, how are you that stupid? Like, how do you fuck up that bad? See, yeah, we'll do this team with Robin.
It's the most prominent landmark on the dock.
Hey, you guys, hold on a moment. Did they just call us?
It's a Pepeshi, what the hell?
They're from Penacony, right?
I was about to say, I would not expect to see them outside of Penacony.
We know a little bit about it. What do you
Look how he's looking down at him.
Penacony. Maybe you've heard of it.
Oh, we just left there. Huh.
That's great. Do you know?
You've come to the right people.
Most of the tourists around at the moment.
We know it all.
Yeah, we know about that ceremony. But isn't the fighting ring still closed?
I've heard the ring was actually converted from a huge decommissioned Lafu fighter jet.
Damn.
No doubt about it. It's a massive fighter jet. It's got to be larger than a civilian Starskiff.
That's crazy.
All we can do is wait until the war dance starts in a few weeks before we can board it. We've still got work to do, so we can't just sit around waiting for it to start. That's why we're asking you about some must-see attractions.
We're looking for unique experiences that you won't find on Penacony. Our clients love these kinds of dream bubbles the most.
You're the expert here. Give them some suggestions.
Why me? Fixtro Garden.
Oh yeah, Fixtro
The ghosts.
Garden. It's famous for supernatural stuff.
I love that place.
Supernatural? I don't really like scary things.
Ooh, it does sound
Look.
Really? Let's go.
Let's go. You little shit. Why'd you come home so many times? Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. This motherfucker, I haven't even built him. Where's he at? Look at him. Look what he did to me. E1. Little shit. He's level 20. He wants to come E1. Look what Bailu did too. E1. Still no Bronya. At this rate, I'm gonna have to get her from here. We're at 226 out of 300. We'll get there soon. I think I'm actually gonna pull for Huahua. Decisions. There's like another DPS versus a support. You know what I mean? We'll see. Let's see. Huahua, you wanna come home? No! Your last chance. Alright. He hates us. They all hate us.
Hey everyone, it's been a while.
What's up? Hasn't been that long. You just fucking made me lose 50-50. Yeah, I was about to say.
What's up, Miss March?
They say kids grow up really fast. Yenching, are you a little bit...
We've only been away for a few months.
Literally. Definitely taller.
The general is always worried I won't grow much. Sorry for the delay. With the upcoming war dance and the Starskiff Haven being so busy, things are...
Seriously?
I was a bit worried.
Yep. There's people from other delves and travel with the war dance coming up.
They're packed. They have a lot of visitors.
The general
Yep.
said this ceremony would help the Xianzhou Luofu recover from... It's a way to showcase our martial spirit, reassure people, boost morale, and attract visitors from other planets to promote trade and peace. By the way, the Xianzhou Alliance places great importance on this ceremony too. The Xianzhou ship... Yeah, I wonder if you've heard of it. It's known as the Star Forge, and it's with the Xianzhou Juming boasts skilled craftsmasters. And General Huayan is a top-notch craftsman himself. If only I could get us...
By the way, Yanqing, where are we headed?
I'm sorry for...
Let's...
Yeah, we're trying to like get to the war dance ceremony. Damn.
Assemble quickly. Get ready to protect the crowd.
That was a loud ass roar.
Just mentioned security, and now all of a sudden something's gone wrong. Excuse me, I need to go check out the situation.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Both bad luck.
We'll go with you.
Ooh, a cutscene. Oh, it's those wolf things.
Protect the civilians. I'll deal with him.
Oh, you want me to fight?
I hope why are there Boris in here? This
You don't get to hit me. I have to beat them up. Fuck.
All will be revealed in lunar flame.
There we go. And I think we kill here, maybe. Yeah. Easy. Let's go.
Thanks for the help.
Sorry, no time to chat.
You gotta go. Damn. She's like, I gotta get out of here. Dead as hell. Yeah, sleep. Sleep. Yup. They got their asses kicked.
I'm afraid we'll have to put our plans on hold for now.
While we appreciate your rescue,
Sorry, but we've been ordered to detain you and your cargo for inspection until we figure out the source of the attack. Once we're done with the formalities, we'll let you and your cargo go.
Understandable.
Isn't even meant for the Luofu.
According to the protocol?
But we didn't officially...
Looks like this argument could go...
I'm honestly trying to get to the events. It's a pretty long story.
Who's in charge here?
It's my fault.
With the war dance approaching, safety, according to the protocol, Borisin prisoners should be held on a Starskiff and taken directly to the shackling prison under strict supervision without ever...
Please don't blame this, Captain. This incident involves the Zhu Ming.
Who are you?
I'm Lu Ju, an officer of the patrol.
Yeah, who are you, bro?
Thank you for your help, Lieutenant Yanqing. The situation... Here's what happened. An IPC transport ship was attacked by the Borisin just before arriving.
So, an IPC ship was attacked by the Borisin near the Luofu, and the Juming...
Honestly, it gives me a headache, too.
Yeah, it sounds complicated.
Diplomatic ship. You know, with all the outsiders flooding onto the Luofu, the Star...
We'll make sure these prisoners are sent to the
I see. It... maybe I should gather more...
And peace was restored.
You look much...
Please don't tease me, Miss March. The situation on the Xianzhou before the war dance is like a calm lake that can be disturbed by even the smallest pebble, capable of generating far-reaching ripples with the—
What are those people? I mean, those monsters?
Yeah, those shits were creepy. Kobolds.
Yeah, those werewolf monsters are known as Borisin. Their abominate the Borisin have been a powerful force for a long time, plundering and enslaving many worlds. The threat they pose is just as terrible as the swarm.
Oh nah, we gotta get them out of here.
Faded over the years.
According to that officer, they—
Yeah, that's what I find. Well, enough with the chit-chat. I'd love to chit-chat a little. Thank you, but by the way, that young—
She stole his sword.
Don't remind— Alright, let's not—
Don't worry. There aren't—
There sure are a lot of troublemakers around.
Damn, what did we do? Bro, suspicious. Very suspicious.
Success and failure.
Let's keep it moving.
It's been a long journey, Elder Huayan. Thank you for your presence.
Or before we go, for good luck.
Thank you for taking the—
There we go.
General, I brought our guest from the Express.
Guest from the Express.
Sorry for my bad timing.
Sounds like he was
Didn't know
rhyming.
you were meeting a guest, General.
Don't worry, you're just in time. It's been a while, my friends from the Astral Express.
Did you miss us?
Sure, how couldn't I have?
Aww.
It's not often we find such moments to reunite and enjoy one another's.
He missed us. Confirmed.
Since when did he and General Qing Yuan become such good buddies, Dan Heng? They seem to be having a great time.
A lot must have happened without our knowledge. At least, I hope that's the case.
Yeah.
Allow me to introduce
Damn, look at bro.
you to General Huayan.
He's dripped out.
He's the Arbiter General of the Cien.
No need to be so formal. I'm just a tourist here, no different from other tourists who've come to attend the ceremony.
Elder Huayan is not only one of the Arbiter Generals, but also the Furnace Master of the Artisanship Commission. Besides his martial skills, he excels in forging various
Oh, he's the
weapons.
smith.
Such talents are unique, even among the Arbiter.
Be it Arbiter General or Furnace Master, these are
Yeah.
titles given to me long ago. I've retired several times already, but with the current change in circumstances, well, in the end, I'm to blame. Living such a long life naturally brings its share of disapproval.
I'd imagine.
It's an honor to meet you, General Huayan.
It's my honor to meet you, General Huayan.
And there's us. Glad to meet you, General.
No need to be all formal. Today I'm just a guest on the... So, these three are the ones you mentioned, Jing Yuan? The heroes who helped you with the Ambrosial?
Indeed.
Yeah.
There's Dan Heng, March 7th, and him. Without them,
Him?
I'm afraid
I'm him, you see.
overcome this crisis.
So, the Imbibitor Lune's reincarnation has returned to the Luofu and will attend the war dance. I'd love to have a drink with you should the chance present itself.
Nah, that's ours. Back up. That's our homie.
Welcome, General Huayan.
No.
And this young friend is?
Yanqing, my apprentice. He remains by my side as my retainer due to his youth, which I hope will season him with experience. He will stand for the Luofu's Cloud Knights in the upcoming war dance, ready to take on all kinds of
Let's go.
Great, great! It's a real treat to see so many talented young people around here today.
Barely stole his sword.
Oh, I almost forgot. This is my apprentice, Yoon Lee.
It's you!
Oh, it's you. Hello.
Oh, you two already know each other? Guess we don't need any introductions.
No way, they both said, "Oh, it's you."
What a coincidence! I was afraid I'd have trouble finding this girl.
Oh? Now you've piqued my...
She helped me capture the escaped Borisin prisoners at the Starskiff Haven. Allow me to express my gratitude for you. But when you left, you took my flying sword with you.
Your flying sword? Oh, so that's why I found a dagger in my bag. Turns out it's yours.
A dagger?
Yes.
Damn, she flamed his sword.
And again.
Nope, that won't do.
Won't do?
You want your sword back, right? Well, you can't just take it back. On the Zhuming, when you lose your sword on the battlefield, you have to reclaim it on the battlefield.
Oh.
As for this little sword, it was supposed to strike that escaped Borisin prisoner. But unfortunately, its owner's agitated state caused it to fly off like a kite with a
They
broken
missed the
string.
2. Caused it to fly off like a kite. She said it, but they just didn't add it.
If I hadn't caught it and helped it hit its mark, that Borisin prisoner would have gotten away.
Hold on a sec, Yoon Lee.
Damn.
You took my sword without even asking, and now you're refusing to give it back?
Damn.
So much from Luofu's sword masters.
What did you just say?
If you
She's challenging him.
and took your sword back from me fair and square, I would have totally respected you. But nope, you tried to play it down, expecting me to just hand it back to you like it's nothing. In front of everyone. With all due respect, you don't honor your sword.
Oh, she went off on him. Oh my god.
Has anyone told you that taking without asking is stealing? If you want to settle this with swords, fine. Let's have a one-on-one duel, right?
Bro's gonna get cooked.
Yanqing.
Well, that's more like it. Just be careful. Because I'm not as easy to handle as the Borisin.
You two...
Hey! Whose side are you on, Grandpa?
I don't take sides.
He remains neutral.
It's a small misunderstanding, and an apology would be too much. I've heard about the Zhu Ming's incredible swordplay and craftsmanship. Most notably, the legendary Flame Wheel Octet. Seeing Miss Yoon Lee...
Such grandiose names. Some folks love to spin.
Well, everyone, Elder Huayan and I have some business to discuss. I'll find another chance to talk with you all.
That's
She flamed him. She, like, actually cooked him.
Please forgive me for coming at an inconvenient time.
You needn't apologize.
All right, Yoon Lee.
Yeah.
Yanqing, see if you can calm them down. Don't get...
I'm on it.
When do we get to partake in the ceremony thing?
This is the report Qingzu just... Looks like the general has given me a tough challenge. Well, it's not exactly a test. It's just, you know, talking things out isn't as straightforward as duking it out with weapons on the battlefield.
True.
This is especially true when you're up against the IPC. Well, let's not worry about that for now. Shall I take you to the inn?
Let's go.
It is the Luofu's honor to have you in attendance at the war dance. Yet, the fact that a simple martial arts ceremony has attracted esteemed generals from the Zhu Ming and the Yao Qing.
You're overthinking it, Jing Yuan. As I said, I'm here to broaden my... However, I have no clue what the Yao Qing Arbiter General has in mind.
Gotta be careful.
Do you remember when you accepted this position? I told you that an Arbiter General's battlefield goes beyond the physical one. You'll need to lead and manage everything on the Xianzhou. So many years have passed, and you've done well. However, longevity for the Xianzhou people. The Marshal knows everything that has happened on the Luofu. As for them, she has come specifically for you.
Damn.
Speaking of which, why hasn't she arrived yet?
That's not true, General Huayan. She's been here a while, but I'm sure you've heard of her unbridled nature.
Oh shit.
As soon as she disembodied.
Oh shit.
She mentioned having something to attend to and simply disappeared.
Mo's and Zhao Q. Let's go.
From the Xianzhou Yao Qing, I assume.
We are Jiaoqiu and Moza, retainers of the Merlin's Claw. It's an honor to meet you in person, Arbiter Generals.
That's our homie.
Now this is interesting. A guest who doesn't come to visit but sends a message instead.
Master heard about a spectacular view in Scale Gorge Waterscape. I believe she went there to enjoy it.
A spectacular view? Ha! Did you hear that, Jingyuan? This person is being
Damn, I thought we were going to the inn. Now we're having more dialogue.
Understand me, General Huayan. I was simply stating the truth. Master thought it would be inappropriate to keep you waiting, so she sent us here. Once she's finished with admiring the scenery, she'll personally come and apologize to the both of you.
Where to next?
Drat. I forgot to ask you and Lee to return my sword.
There goes his sword. I don't think you'll ever get it back.
If it weren't for the General's interference, I would have taught that shameless girl a lesson. By the way,
You sure about that?
Don't know if it's just me, but the General
reserved? Really?
Maybe I'm just overthinking things.
No,
Mayhaps.
you're not. When I entered the Palace of Astrum, I realized that the messenger from the Xianzhou Zhuming was actually the Arbiter General himself. So, the messenger from the Xianzhou Yao Qing must be the Merlin's Claw herself, I presume.
That's right.
Well, that's what makes this entire thing so unusual.
What's so unusual about it? They simply received an invitation from Jingyuan, just like the crew, right?
The war dance.
There's a lot of hoopla. Let's just have a ceremony.
Maybe they've come to hold Jingyuan.
Hold him accountable.
Don Shu's rebellion and
The Ambrosial Art.
Yes. Once the spark of suspicion is... The General must have had that...
I was so... By the way...
Nah, they're not gonna hold him accountable for nothing. He'll be fine.
Come on. Did I say...
Miss March is right. Still...
he looks like he has...
this...
no worries. Hey, who's...
Well, since you're willing...
Oh, we're free. Is there anything else I can do? The event. This is the new feature, by the way. So you can unlock the event without doing the story. And just do the...
All right.
events.
Now you're in position, Miss March. Let's get this lesson started.
I'm not good at acting all master-like. Since Grandpa asked me to teach you swordplay, I won't hold back any secrets.
Oh, thank you so much, Masters. Oh, wait. Does this mean our training is only officially starting right now?
After all, we need to watch you practice for a few days.
Let's go. New March 7th.
So, how'd I do, Master?
You're definitely talented, Miss March.
Hey, here you are. Did you hear that? These two masters just called me a swordplay genius.
Yeah, we heard.
Just wait until I go back. Everyone's going to be...
Swordplay requires rigorous training. Before we start, Miss March, you need to find a clear reason to keep you motivated while you train.
In other words,
I once had the honor of Miss March.
Why do I wield?
I also question that sword.
The best way to.
Seems like you've seen your.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
let me ask you something, March.
Who do I want to
If you can't think.
I'll fight 10. Oops. That's.
She's just quoting shit.
Yeah,
I think.
Could it possibly be?
Hey, now that you mention it, that actually, I'm super interested in Xianzhou and Merja and not.
See?
It doesn't matter.
Stereotype.
Becoming a sword man.
Hero stereotype.
Tease.
Please?
Play along?
Let's just.
Yeah!
Oh. That's a pretty cool feature though. I like it. That way you can just start doing the events whenever you're ready. Alright, so I think we're going to end the stream here, you guys. So thank you so much for all of you who tuned in. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to be posting this on YouTube as a VOD as well. And then I'll be editing this as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next stream or in the next video. Peace out.